I'm State Senator Hans Zeiger, running to be your next Pierce County Council member in District 2, which is Puyallup, Sumner, Fife, Edgewood, Milton, Pacific, Southeast Auburn, Northeast Tacoma, Browns Point, Dash Point, and part of the Port of Tacoma. One of the top issues that we have got to address on the Pierce County Council is the issue of homelessness. When it comes to addressing homelessness, I believe there are three things that we need to do at the county level. Number one, we need to promote employment opportunities. Number two, we need to promote diversion when people are coming into the homelessness coordinated entry system. And number three, we need to get it right when it comes to mental health and substance use disorder treatment. Number one, for those who are homeless, who want to work but may have had barriers to employment, we need to make sure that we are creating opportunities for them to get into useful jobs. And so there are some wonderful models here in Washington State, and one that I am most familiar with is Vallejo Vocation in Tacoma, which is taking people, most of whom have issues with substance use, and getting them into employment opportunities where there is a goal of getting them from day-to-day or short-term employment to medium-term employment that has a job training component, and then into long-term employment with the goal of self-sufficiency. That program has been very successful with a high rate of getting people out of homelessness and out of the underlying conditions that people are dealing with there in Tacoma. We need to do that on a county-wide level. The second thing we need to do is build on the very successful homelessness diversion work that is currently happening in Pierce County, which is a partnership between the county and associated ministries and Catholic Community Services and other community partners. And that says that when somebody shows up in the coordinated entry system, we need to do everything we can at that moment to get them the help that they need, whether that's a month's rent, whether that is help with a car repair, whether that is help getting to see a loved one in another state who might be able to give them some short-term supports, or whether that is help with an addiction recovery program. So we need to build on that. It's working well, and it's cost-effective to get people out of homelessness or off the homelessness trajectory as soon as possible. And then the third thing we need to do is we need to get it right when it comes to our mental health and substance use disorder treatment system. We have so many gaps in that system, and over the last 4 years, under the leadership of County Executive Bruce Dammeier, we've been making a lot of progress. In the state legislature where I serve, we've been putting a lot of additional funding into our mental health system. But the reality is we are decades behind. We have a lot of work to do, and the county council needs to be fully engaged as we continue that work. But we need to make sure that we're getting that right, that we can be there when people need help. And so those are three things I believe that we can do to move the needle in a very meaningful way on homelessness. And I'm asking for your vote for Pierce County Council. Thank you very much.